insurance but they could improve the car insurance. And if our insurance can't save you money on make that 1,500 Rand if you've been claim-free and with the same insurer for 3 years. Either way, you win. SMS out to 43. Licensed insurer and FSP. T's and C's online.
This is EWN.
Good evening, I'm Noluthando Ngeno. It's been forcibly removed from their home in Danata. Protest against undocumented immigrants in the area. This afternoon, Ethiopian tenants from her property. Togozo Nkumalo reports.
Furniture from the home is scattered along the visibly shaken pregnant woman along with her 2-year-old daughter were in the house when the community storm where Adisa Domoro and his family live did not follow due process for the illegal acts. Domoro says he's still shaken by what has happened.
Children, you cry. You have the order, you take it. It's fine.
Some of the Ethiopian nationals in the area are currently at the scene to help the family gather.
The case against the man accused of killing a witness who testified at the Matlanga Commission has been reserved. Court today. The defense has pushed back against the state's claim that Soteni is a flight here where he resides, claiming he failed to disclose current rental arrangement with his girlfriend in Personia means he does not have a fixed or permanent address.
He is going to be convicted because we've got a very strong case against him. And this is a Schedule 6 offense, and we imprisonment.
But lawyer for this someone bail.
Now that a property, you cannot be admitted on bail. This is not
Afghanistan, 24 people following heavy rain and floods. Heavy rain has battered much of the country since Wednesday, causing deadly floods, landslides. Isolated showers and rain in Gauteng tomorrow. Johannesburg drops to an Pretoria at 9 and 21. Noluthando Ngeno, Eyewitness News.
And independent. Download the EWN app.
Sports Worldwide begins.
Now I'm checking the list for Bafana players who are Bazwane. I admire him, but Bazwane should be dropped. He's old. We have to accept that he's old.
People have picked up that Usia Ngezana has also
We are already on it. Hashtag MSW.
They say South Africans are heartless. G7 to come and play against a country that does not have mercy. Sorry.
This is where sport trade.
In Morocco, but my biggest concern, Mr. Marawa, are the pepper sprays on security guards. So hospitality, the team, Mamelodi.
Hashtag MSW.
Neuer makes the save.
Mario Leo in Frankfurt in Germany.
His attitude towards the game, his respect by others are so important for team chemistry.
Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Zuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a massive production that's going on here tonight on hashtag MSW Marawa Sports Worldwide. It's probably the biggest delegation we've seen coming into the building. Spearheaded by somebody who's just landed back from Copenhagen, where they were singing his praises. They continue to sing his praises every single time. Maybe we're not good at doing that. So that is why tonight we're going to be doing exactly that as we celebrate the life and times of Rhee Zuma, Sibusiso Zuma. Like I say, he's just back in the country. And what a moment for all of us. Do share on such an important weekend coming up. There's a Betway Premiership trophy to be lifted, guys. There's a Mo Salah that's going to be saying goodbye. There's an England team that's caused so much chaos around the world. There's a Mamelodi Sundowns that could have an additional star. This weekend is absolute chaos. It's crazy. It's as crazy as what's going to happen in studio tonight. It is hashtag MSW Marawa Sports Worldwide, proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
Let's go! The moments you remember. The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Zuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
I say crazy, maybe I might have forgotten a very important announcement which was made official today, around Pep Guardiola.
When I arrived, my first interview was with Noel Gallagher.
Welcome to Manchester. Thank you so much.
I woke out thinking, okay, Noel is here, this will be fun. And what a time we have had together. Don't ask me the reasons I'm leaving. There is no reason. But deep inside, I know it's my time. Nothing is eternal. If it was, it would be here. Eternal will be the feeling, the people, the memories, the love I have for my Manchester City. This is a city is built from work, from graft. You see it in the color of the bricks, from people who clock in early and stay late. The factories, the pancards, the unions, the music. Simply, the industrial revolution and how this changed the world. And I think I grew to understand that, and my teams did too. We work, we suffer, we fought, and we did things our own way. Our way. Hard work comes in many forms. Trips to Bournemouth when we lost the Premier League and you were there. And trips to Istanbul when you were there too. Remember the Manchester Arena attack when the city showed the world what a strength actually looks like. Not anger, not fear, just love, community, togetherness, a city united. Remember losing my mom during COVID and feeling this club carry me through it. The fans, the staff, the people of Manchester, you gave me the strength when I needed most. Chris, my kids, my whole family, you were there, as always. Khaldun, you were there too. Players, don't forget every single instant, every single moment. Me, my staff, this club, everything, what we have done it for all of you. And you have been just exceptional. You don't know it yet, but you are leaving a legacy. So as many time comes to an end, be happy. Oasis are back again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for pushing me. Thank you for loving me. Tony Walsh said in his unforgettable poem, "This is the place." I'm sorry, Tony. This is my place. Noel, I was right. It has been so f***ing fun. Love you all.
What a way to go out, eh? What a dramatic way to go out. I've got my analyst here in studio. He's not the legend yet. He's my analyst for now. Sibusiso Zuma. Pep Guardiola. I mean, what does he mean to you? I mean, here's a great man of football saying, hey, Manchester City, Ngshab, it's done. I'm out.
My God. What a career. I mean, as football players, we try and show our fans and show everyone that there are no rules when it comes to this sport. You just have to know what you are doing and trust what you've learned. And Pep, he really showed the whole world that this game we can take this game to this level. He's been amazing, man. I mean, what he did with that Barcelona team, Jesus Christ. The legends he made. what a career, man. It's too much. And the way he's going out, I'm really loving it, man. He's a legend of the sport.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, we're not going to get another one of those. He's one of them. They come around once. Sure. As a special person, man. Special person. You could tell, man, the way the players fought for him. Him and Mourinho, they have that special touch, man. And both of them, they've been my favorite. But what a way to go out.
One goes out, the other one comes in.
The other comes in.
I mean, crazy. What a crazy time. But where do you think for him, after all of that success, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and then now Manchester City, where next? If you were advising Pep Guardiola, what would you say to him?
Retirement is, I think, is the way to go, man. There is nothing you can do after this.
Not even a national team?
Seriously, there is nothing. There's nothing for him out there.
Well, I asked him earlier on what he's going to do next.
I feel I will not have the energy that required to daily, every 3 days, expectations to fight for the titles with being in front of the players. I know myself. I have that season energy, but I feel I will not have. It's just, what is the reason? It's the time. No, rest. No plans to training for a while. So, need to, otherwise I will be here. And I need to step back. I will not train for a while.
Well, he seems to agree with you, eh?
Because it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot from you to, especially on that level, a lot of time away from family and kids. These guys, they operate, man, at a different level. They throw everything. He brings his whole team.
Yeah.
And everybody, everyone that is got, they work very hard. So that's why I'm saying.
I see you emulate him. You bring your whole team here as well. Right? So you also operate at a different level.
Yeah, man. Because, you know, in order for you to get there, man, it's not you. It's not only you. There's a lot of things that you need skills that you need around you. So that's why I said, man, retirement is the way to go. And
Quite interesting, because he actually brushed aside claims from people like Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, that he is the greatest manager of all time. I mean, he insists that such debates are not important for him.
It's not important. It's this type of debates. I've been happy doing my job in Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and here, and I did my best. I give everything until the last drop of my what I have. So, and that is I'm living with incredible peace of my sense of peace of my soul that I give everything to do this club, in better position, and the people especially enjoy what we have done these 10 years, and many people is involved in that.
Yeah. That's the life and the times of Pep Guardiola, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, though, like I said, I got an incredible guest that I'm about to introduce to you. The guy that you heard was an analyst. Now we switch gears.
Friday nights, always about our beloved legends.
All right, so tonight we do not just celebrate a footballer, we celebrate a story. A story of speed, brilliance, sacrifice, pain, triumph, and immortality. This is a journey that's begun on dusty grounds and also local fields and exploded onto the biggest stages in world football. From mighty Pa to African Wanderers, from the black and white of Orlando Pirates to the bright lights of Europe. He was electric. He was fearless. Defenders feared him because if you gave him 1 yard of space, just 1 yard, he would leave you chasing shadows. They called him Zuma, the Puma. He had pace in abundance. A skill that could lift supporters out of their seats. A player who carried the dreams of South Africa across the borders and also made an entire nation extremely proud. And then came Denmark, where a South African boy didn't just play football. he became a legend. At FC Copenhagen, he wrote himself into football folklore. A bicycle kick. That bicycle kick against their bitter rivals, Brøndby. A goal that was so breathtaking, so unforgettable that more than 20 years later, fans still talk about it. A goal that won titles, won hearts, became the goal of the decade, and eventually became a monument cast in history. So think about that for a moment, guys. A monument. I'm not lying. Not just memories, not just highlights, an entire monument. That's the kind of impact of a man whose football spoke a universal language through the highs of championships and global recognition, through injuries that he had, challenges, hard lessons, through 67 appearances for Bafana Bafana, a World Cup stage, AFCON leadership, and wearing the captain's armband with pride. But tonight isn't just about football. It's about the man behind the legend, the journey, the sacrifices, all of those untold stories, the moments that shaped him, and the legacy that still inspires generations. I am pleased, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome a football icon, a trailblazer, a South African treasure, the one and only Sibusiso Rhee Zuma the Puma. Zuma. Wow. Yes. Sure. Welcome
Thanks,
to the
man.
show, man. Welcome, legend. Welcome.
Thanks for that introduction. Yeah.
I hope I wasn't telling lies.
Oh man, what a journey. What a journey, and a long one, man. A long one. And you've been, most of the time you've been there as well. I remember in the national team, most of the games you were there, so you know exactly what we went through, man. It's been a long journey, but that's why we love this game, man.
I think outside of the work that I do, I've just always been an admirer of Rhee Zuma. That I've been a massive supporter and a fan of the work that you do, both on the field and outside of the field. I don't know what keeps you so grounded, because your humility still remains the same in 2026 as it was gazillion years ago.
Rob, yonke indawo la ngiphuma khona basho kanjalo mfethu. The way I was raised, very humble person. Coming from a big family, I have my sisters, my brothers. So yeah, growing up, I knew that you have to share things. You have to raise your younger siblings. Yes. So yeah, going back, I think I need to today. I think it's very important that I give my father his flowers. Because there was a mistake when I started my career. One journalist made a mistake of writing that I said my father was not there when I was starting and stuff like that. But my father made Sibusiso Zuma. Our thing, it was our bonding thing.
Yeah.
Growing up, Rob, you remember the World Cup used to play 4 in the morning and things like that. Ijama belingivusa ngabo 4 sihlale sibuke game.
Yeah.
And then he'll ask questions. I had to see mistakes. Makunabantu abenza ama mistakes egameni. I wanna nje that thing even nama game locally. Chiefs, Pirates. We used to watch it together. Even Mangala. Mangibona ukuthi kune problem esikolweni. Maybe it's next game, I'll go to him and ask him. He'll tell me that, okay, you can play this system, what type of players you have. He gave me a huge advantage. Kulezi ezinye ingane bezingazi ukuthi nginomuntu ohlalayo sikhulume ngebhola, and that's why ibhola lami ukuthi yabheka the way I used to play. I was sort of a thinker because ibhola bekuyinto yasekhaya. I used to own a team. I used to sit around kuma meetings, a team, when he's doing his coaching, his starting lineup and whatnot. So I really had that advantage. People didn't know that I had that advantage. My understanding of the game was
through his eyes.
Yes.
That's incredible, man. And I'm glad you're going to be setting that record straight. How many hours do you have for us tonight?
I promised you a lot of time, so it's up to you, man. It's up to you. I'm here. Let's go.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.
In this corner, we've got overpriced insurance. In the blue corner, budget price beats. Show us your car premium and we'll beat it. Or pay you the difference. Up to 2,000 Rand. Yo, down he goes. Budget price beats taking another win. Don't fumble this bag. Limited time only. Budget Insurance. Official insurer for good South Africans. Budget is a licensed non-life insurer and FSP. T's and C's online.
Deal or No Deal now plays at 7:30. Not when it used to. But adjusting is what we do. We adjust the traffic pointsmen that work, then ask for change. We adjust the conversations we don't understand and reply confidently. My thoughts exact. So this one's easy. The same show, same host, same excitement. Just later. Deal or No Deal now plays every weekday at 7:30 on SABC2. Proudly sponsored by Lotto Star.
Lotto Stars, licensed by the Mpumalanga Economic Regulator. No under 18s. National Responsible Gambling Program. 0800 006 008. T's and C's apply. All games are fixed odds betting events.
It's 12:47 p.m. Things start happening. Your stomach is making threats, telling you, hey, chummy, it's lunchtime. You check your scuff tin. Ugh, hot yogurt. Why? You regret every decision that led you to packing a lonely yogurt. It's just not doing the things. You need a KFC All-Star Box with a Crunch Burger, original recipe chicken, 2 Zinger Wings, chips, and a no-sugar drink from $77.90. KFC All-Star Box. It's finger-licking good.
It's season 2 of Hey Duck, Riddle Me This.
Okay, Duck, now listen carefully. A man is his own uncle because the man is the brother of his father's wife's sister. In other words, his aunt's brother. Now, what should he use to remove the stains from all this dirty laundry?
Mac. Correct! Mac washing powder.
Anything else is just wrong.
What would you do with 100,000 Rand?
Give back to my local community center.
Pay off my outstanding medical bills.
Treat my family to that well-deserved holiday.
Whatever you would do with 100,000 Rand, Alpha Pharmacies could make it happen. Spend 100 Rand or more and double up with participating brands at your local Alpha Pharmacy. Visit alpha52.co.za to enter. Alpha 52, reaching communities, changing lives.
The best parts of hosting Sunday lunch usually don't happen at the sink. They happen around the table with family, friends, and stories that never get old. Let a Bosch dishwasher and Finish take care of the dishes so you can stay present for every moment. Buy a Bosch dishwasher and get a 60-day money-back guarantee. There's nothing to lose except the dishes in the sink. You host, we do the dishes. T's and C's apply.
Previously on Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Ciao, sibingelele baba. Control. Nayinkinga la. Ngingonkinga for surprise. Singakhali ngozwana nangekho bozodlala ibhola lapha esweni. Cha, uzodlala nje ibhola, uzodlala ibhola. Sikhumbe iqiniso uba uzodlala ibhola. So nje bafethu sihle umoya, sikumshishi eyodlala ibhola. Finish.
Yeah, whatever you were chewing on, boss, I love it. You leave us with something to chew on as well, hey? Which is the thought of Zwane going to the World Cup. Shafuna mshafuni. Yeah, Shafunu birthday boy, hey?
chewing. Safuna. Aye, Robert. Aye.
We're back tomorrow.
#MSW. #MSW.
Good evening, Robert, the man here. Do you remember Thabo Tiba Tabang, Tabang Levisi and Thabo Moki? During their era, this is exactly what is happening in our league. You'll realize that Pirates is really fighting for survival now because they know their fate. Sundowns finished their 10. It's up to them to clinch it. Clubs are fighting, Robert, at the bottom for evading relegation. Clubs are fighting to be in the top 8. So it's just the battle, survival of the fittest. And again, I wish to say to Sundowns, come with the second star, make South Africa proud. Prove to the Moroccans that they can come with whatever tactic. But at the end of the day, soccer must conquer. Soccer must emerge victorious. Therefore, that's Tebo Manyapelo. Good show as always.
Yeah, as I said, it's a crunch weekend, eh? Can Orlando Pirates lift the trophy, eh? The Bedway Premiership. Maybe the man who used to play for Orlando Pirates might just give me a little bit of insight. Might even tell me who the referee is going to be, eh? On the day, you never know. I mean, he's played for African Wanderers, guys. He's played for Orlando Pirates, FC Copenhagen and Denmark, as I've mentioned, many a season. Arminia Bielefeld that he moved to in Germany. I'm talking about small teams here. Yeah. Mamelodi Sundowns, FC Noordjylland, and then Vasco da Gama. Because, I mean, Supersport, whatever, you can add. The greatest, he was there. And that's why he's our legend tonight.
Evening, Rob. Gift here. Evening to you, the MSW shareholders, as well as our esteemed guest. You know, growing up in the 90s, Rob, we had a lot of games that we played as children, from Black Mampatile to Mgusha, and there's this one called Statue. You know, if someone calls Statue, that means you have to stand still until someone touches you. And this man with his football and his skills touched the hearts of so many South Africans that loved football. I may not have seen the Statue live, but I got to watch him at the old FNB Stadium as a young kid when we beat Orlando Pirates 2-1 and he scored a diving header. I also got to meet him in Kempton Park. He's a very, very cool guy. I wish him all the best in his future endeavors and congratulations for his past career and what he did in Denmark. Thank you so much, Rob, for having him in the studio. And I will never forget that interview he had with his two brothers from African Wanderers, Pele and Mkhize. Their relationship is very, very encouraging, and to see a band of brothers come from so far and to conquer the footballing world, that says a lot. Congratulations to him, and Zuma, hi, Msholozi, siyabonga, itawona.
Thank you so much indeed. One of many, many tributes that are going to be pouring in tonight, I can tell you that much. If you want to visit the YouTube channel, we are live already there. I don't know how many hours we're going to be here chatting to this man because, I mean, his life story is something unbelievable. Did you know about the statue, the pose?
That game. I've never played that game.
Tell me, though, you've just come back. Last weekend, I mean, we were watching the visuals. And I was saying to myself, this man is so loved in Copenhagen. It's an important game that they're playing. I think it's their last game against Randers. And never mind the focus, never mind the 5-0 that was going on there. The focus was, again, on you. I don't know how you feel, though. Firstly, congratulations on everything that you've achieved.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah.
Tell me, let's hear it from you, though. What was happening? Because the last time they gave you almost like a life-size artwork. Then outside of the stadium, there's a statue of yourself doing the very famous bicycle kick. This past weekend, just run us through, like we're little kids, what was going on there?
So let me go back to, I think what you're talking about is when I was getting into Legends Club. So a few years back, I got into Legends Club. FC Copenhagen, they have a very special group of players that they call Legends Club. They have our jerseys outside the stadium. So when you join the Legends Club, this is when they take this jersey and put it outside the stadium. So that group of players, we have a say in matters of the team. We attend Champions League games. We have tickets for Champions League games. We attend like the Randers game, the last match of the league, because there's always big celebrations and stuff. So usually a year I'll go and watch few Champions League match and then attend the closing ceremony for the season. So I've brought a few of my friends to these. So that was getting to the Legends Club. What was happening this past weekend was they are celebrating the best moment in club history. So they're celebrating 25 years. That's when that's why I got that gold lion with me.
Oh, the gold lion. So
Yeah.
we'll cut away to the gold lion. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, you're going to capture all of this live, guys, because he's brought literally everything. So describe that golden lion.
The golden lion is 25 years, the best goal in the club history. So they are celebrating that 25 years. And then the boots, as you can see, is, the boots I scored that famous goal with. Might be auctioning them soon, or we'll see. We'll see.
I
But,
think keep them, man. Keep them. But
Of
wow,
course, of
congratulations.
course.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is huge, guys. Because I am what you call papile. I've got the boots. I'm holding them in my hands.
And that
They
one
still
you're
have the-
holding is the one, yeah.
Is the actual
That's
one?
Yeah.
But it's still got the grass, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's still got the grass there, guys. I mean, check this out. I don't know whichever camera you're going to be watching this on. These are the boots that still have the grass from about 25 years ago.
25 years ago, and those boots have been in the museum in Copenhagen, man.
So you said, please bring me my property back. Because
So I got my property back.
you went there and you did what people have been threatening here, nationalizing. So you nationalized your own boots. Hey? This is fantastic, though. But that celebration, so continue. You were saying that you belong to the Legends Club.
Yeah.
And then how many trips would you say in a season do you make back and forth?
Back and forth, a season, maybe 5 or 6.
All paid for by the club.
Yeah.
Everything taken care of.
Yep.
And it'll be that way until the day...
Until I die.
You're gone.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, though?
I have to go back for that one. Ngibuyisele back rob kubantu abafana nobaba uMazibuko, bambiza uMabhena eHammersdale, okuyena wabona italent la Sibusiso, decide ukuthi okay, I'm going to create a team around this guy or these guys, because I was not alone. There was a few guys that today I'm supposed to be with them here. I was Rob. One of my teammates, Ubheki wakaMagubane, awuthi engikhule naye, bengihlala naye edeskini esikolweni. Rob, that guy was... You know, people, they don't believe me when I tell them that that boy was better than me.
How?
Rob was too good. He was too good. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
Growing up, he was my best friend. He was the one that I started running with. We trained together. It was just unfortunate that he was supposed to turn professional before me. because I think he was a year older than me. But a week or 2 weeks before he joined Pirates, he broke his knee in Durban.
Yeah.
And and that was it for him. And then we had another one, Simpiwe Khumalo, who was a defender.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also legendary. Yeah.
But sibuyele kubaba uMasibuko. Uyena umuntu nje kade esenzela yonke into Rob. He played a huge role. To my preparation, getting me to African Wanderers. Mangifika kwi-Wanderers ubaba uNcebo uSibiya. Ngilanda ubaba uMkhize, i-owner ye-Wanderers. Mkhize ngithi waseHammersdale. Make ngilanda ubaba uMkhize, ngithola uNcebo uSibiya ecoacha i-Wanderers lapha. One of the guys ufike naye wa-add a lot of improvement, wanginika i-chance, even gave me a nickname, the finisher. Rob, I was so lucky that I got a lot of people that were adding to what I had. And today I think ilona ilanga lokuthi ngibonge because njengoba ngikhuluma ngabo Rob, I know exactly iphatha abayidlala ukuthi ingiphushe ngaze ngafika eEurope. Ngingakhohlwa ubaba okuyena ofaka ifitness kuthina nabantu abafana noNomvethe sadlala close to 10 years for bafana ubaba uBlack Cat Cele, may his soul rest in peace. What a guy. Makefika kwi-Wanderers, he told us that nge-fitness yakhe izosiphusha singabuya naphesheya, and we were laughing because he was like that. He had jokes, so azange simthathe serious. But Rob, in a space of 3-4 months, and then we started seeing things which, okay, this guy might be right, because mningi umsebenzi owafakwa Rob. Ibhola linzima Rob, linzima, and abantu masebebona lezi zinto lezi esizenzile nengane, into engengizama ukuthi ngichaze, ngihlale ngichaze ukuthi you have to have your extra stuff,
not just your natural talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your extra stuff is very important. Train with your team, but have your hours alone, where now you sharpening everything. So labantu engibabala Rob, starting ibhola eHammersdale, abantu bangibone sengifast nje. I was never fast. I was very slow, but I knew that I needed speed, so I had to ngikhulume nabantu ngibuza ukuthi okay, how am I gonna get speed? Improve. So I had a few banginceda nani, but uBlack Hat was the one. Umuntu wasebenza ngami ngazibona ukuthi okay, I'm really getting faster every day.
So just to explain to a lot of those who, when you say Black Cat, they don't put the person's face. I mean, he was the original Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
Henry Cele.
Yeah.
He coached African Wanderers. He's the man that introduced running at what we call Hollywood Bets, Greyville, for horses.
Yeah.
That's where you guys were running as human beings.
Yeah, we used to run there, yeah.
Yeah. On the thick grass that's made for hoofs and for horses, and you guys were the horses.
Yeah.
And then you went from there to run on the beach.
This is where speed, because that lenda yamahasha ngithi soft.
Yeah.
So this is where we're getting our speed. And I say there is a steep street next to Botanic Gardens.
Yes.
We used to run that as well.
But that's why you guys became such a dynamic team. As we head into the break, I mean, we're celebrating, like I said, if you're just joining us, and I see there's so many messages that are being posted on the YouTube channel. Let me just read a few of them before taking the breaks. Sibusiso, this is from Umkosana Mabuza. It says, you're a legend, my man. Please, guys, we have goalkeeper coaches. Now we need you guys to hop in and be the striker coaches. Keep well, my friend. Another one says, this is Ut Jr., one of the most dramatic days in recent memory of the beautiful game. Says, oh, Rhee, what a player he was. You know, Sibusiso gave his all every time that he took to the field. No wonder he is loved so much in Denmark. We salute you, Msholozi. It was a pleasure to watch you play. Humble guy from Hammersdale. I'm going to be the legend in Denmark. Says that what a player who's winning the Bedway Premiership is asking you. This is the Andre. We're going to get to that part. Don't worry. I'll ask him that. Also, Montebe says that, you know, thanks for giving Rhee his flowers, you know. It shows that he can still smell them. What a human being. What a talented footballer he was. It says, I want to thank him for everything that he did for the country and wish him everything of the best. And I think a lot of people are just in disbelief. They're like, yo, he doesn't age. What is his secret? I was going to ask you that, boss. You don't age. What should we eat? Beetroot? What must we do?
Well, my favorite thing to eat is bread, peanut butter. I'm serious, Rob. That's my favorite.
So
I ate that in Europe, man, for years. That's my favorite thing.
Maybe
that's why.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Who was your coach again?
Hashtag MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. Hashtag MSW.
Joburg, get ready for the hottest music festival of the year. Scatterling's Music Festival, featuring Ziggs Bantwini, Sjava, Sanal Musician, J Something, Nsaki, Jesse Clegg, Simi, Trezor, Sminofu, and more. All on one stage. Scatterling's Music Festival, Huddle Park, Johannesburg. 1 August, one day, back-to-back hits. Tickets on sale at webtickets.co.za. Brought to you by 947.
Protecting your family means staying one step ahead. And that starts with knowing the facts about human papillomavirus. HPV is linked to over 99% of cervical cancer cases and claims the lives of more than 5,000 women in South Africa every year. HPV doesn't discriminate and will at some point affect both men and women, young and old. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Ask your healthcare provider about vaccination. This message was brought to you by MSD.
Women, there are things you never saw coming, like no more load shedding or listening to Maskandi in English. Or your crush liking your post from last year. Hey, you know what else you never saw coming? Burger King selling fried chicken. You never expected it, nah? Yeah. Zanzi, Burger King is now serving juicy, crispy fried chicken. Never expected it, nah?
That's Sia, before he got naked. Sia had a bumper bash and had to reattach his fender using duct tape and a prayer. So Sia got naked. He got comprehensive car insurance in seconds and can now submit claims instantly on the Naked app. No more arts and crafts for you, Sia. Cover your car and home now at naked.insure and see how easy insurance can be when you get naked. Naked Financial Technology is an authorized FSP. Get naked.
Did you feel that? The Amazon Big Smile Sale is live, bursting with savings. Cold days, hot deals. Save up to 45% on winter must-haves like gaming and books. Because staying in just got a whole lot more fun than going out. New to Amazon? Get fast and free delivery on your first order. Plus an extra 15% off with code WELCOME15. Big savings, bigger smiles. Download the Amazon app and shop now. T's and C's apply.
The Cannabis Expo, presented by Bud Box, returns to Sandton Convention Center from 29th to 31st May for the biggest cannabis event on the continent. Hundreds of products, cultivation technology, and the latest trends shaping the cannabis industry. Also featuring Mixology Fest and the Vape Expo, presented by Ignite, bringing music, drinks, and atmosphere across all 3 days. The Cannabis Expo, Mixology Fest, and the Vape Expo, 29th to 31st May. Sandton Convention Center. Tickets through Howler and at the door.
Marawa Sports Worldwide.
Sibusiso, Rhee Zuma. Does your family know that you have a statue there outside of the stadium?
Well, they've seen it.
They've seen it?
A few members of the family have seen it.
If I remember correctly, in that 2001, you were tied 29th, along with Roy Keane and Steven Gerrard, for that FIFA World Player of the Year award?
That was the happiest year, I think, of my life, because I saw that list and I was just so proud, because there was some players that I really respected behind me and then in front of me. So just to be around that pool of players, there was players like Figo and all these guys, and Zidane not far. And so to see myself, alongside those huge names was really a huge booster for me and for my club as well.
#MSW. Friday nights, always about our beloved legends.
Good evening, Mr. Marawa, and good evening to the legend. Rhee Zuma. I'm very happy for Rhee, for what FC Copenhagen is doing for him. I don't know how it's done here at home, because we see football players spending their entire careers sometimes in one club, but they don't get the same recognition as Rhee is getting in Denmark. I don't know when and how they will change in terms of honoring former players here at home, but I'm very, very happy for Rhee. The only time I saw him, he was visiting a place called Jolivet in my village. That is when I saw Rhee, a very humble guy. I just want to wish him everything of the best in future, Mr. Marawa. Thank you. Good show as always.
Good evening, Rob, and good evening to the legend. Like the saying goes, that a great philosopher or a prophet is often celebrated in the foreign lands than at home. And I think that's what we're seeing with Rhee Zuma. But I want to find out from the legend, during the week, people who were given honors by the president, has he ever received any presidential honors or provincial honor for his contribution and elevating South African football in Europe? And lastly, give links or mission on Bafana squad being a champion in Denmark. What does that say about the Danish league? Is it lower than PSL? Want to hear your views around that?
Friday nights, always about our beloved legends.
Yeah, he is a legend. His name and his ID, I was just looking at it during the break, is Sibusiso Wiseman Zuma. You cannot deny or argue with that. That is a fact. Home Affairs has it and has stated it very, very categorically that those are his names. Have you ever received any major award? I mean, he was talking about, we saw about Oskido getting Order of Ikamanga in gold and all sorts of things like that. Have you ever received something like that?
I received a green jacket was it for 50 caps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that from?
I think Safao.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's it.
But that's you doing national duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 50 caps. It's you being rewarded for your hard work.
Yeah.
But outside of that?
No, nothing.
So nothing to the level that they do in Denmark?
Nope. Those guys, man, those guys are next level. FC Copenhagen, even with some of the guys that I've played with, they really take their legends very seriously, and they proud themselves in that. We were just talking about it a few days ago. That club, man, when you're walking around the offices, there's a lot of, I see a lot of my teammates, most of my teammates work there. 2 directors that were running the team 2-3 years back was a left back that I've played with, Peter Christiansen. Fast forward to today, the guy who just take over the team, the coach, is Bo Svensson. I played with him. So they always bring back their people and use them. So that team, man, is one of a kind.
What are we doing wrong here, Rhee? And please be honest with us, because I see it a lot in you. I see it a lot in Lucas Khatebe. You would swear Lucas was born in Leeds.
Yeah.
There's nothing there that doesn't have his name attached to it. you would swear that you were born in Copenhagen. Some of the people who want to be haters will say, but yeah, those are the Copenhagen people, Denmark, he played there, so whatever. But the truth of the matter is, whatever it was and still is, you remain a South African who also played in South Africa and represented South Africa. So what is it that we're doing wrong, that we can't emulate that?
I don't know, Rob. I don't know. The crazy thing happened when I was flying to Denmark a few days ago. I met Lucas at the airport.
Oh.
And he was going to Leeds. So we spoke a little bit. He wanted to go with me to Denmark because we spoke about it some time ago.
Yeah.
So I told him that no, we'll organize and we'll do that trip. But I would like for us as South Africans to rewrite our history, because they will say that we don't get our flowers here and all of that, forgetting that we were not the first ones to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a student of the game, and you can't honor me if I haven't seen some of my legends being honored.
Yeah.
I mean, in South Africa, we had a guy, Kalamazoo.
Steve Kalamazoo Mokone.
I mean, that guy, that's the guy.
Barcelona.
The guy, a street in Holland.
Yeah.
His profile, man, is something else. We have guys like Professor Nguban. So until we get to those guys, singafika ko Sibusiso, but kuzomela abantu bethu sibaphakamise, give them their flowers, man.
But we resist that. That's why I'm saying, when, as this show, we reached out and eventually found the now late Steve Kalamazoo Mokone, and he told the story. The whole of South Africa kind of shut down because they did not know of him. They did not know of his journey. There was even a movie called The Swart Meteor, the Black Meteor. Because we don't rise to those levels.
Oh, Robert, what a player.
We don't rise to those levels. I still think we let down a Jomoson. We think we let down an Ace in
Nzwelengo.
Yeah.
Jesus. Rob.
Toronto Blizzards, boss, in Canada. Hey?
Come on.
So this, I don't know, maybe South Africans can assist us here. Like I said, I don't know how many hours we're going to be on the show. It's 5-2.
Come on, teenage.
Teenage. And he's still alive. After retirement, he went and became a fireman.
That's why the Danes, they don't allow people who never played football in these positions. You can't be managing people in something that you didn't play. That's why they bring these guys back and say, listen, help us run this team, help us do this, because you've played. Maybe that's our problem. That in these positions we have,
people that have no idea.
Exactly.
Let me go to Richard in Protea Glen. Maybe he might help us. Richard, good evening.
Good evening, Robert. How are you?
Very good, man. I'm surrounded here by
greatness. By greatness. Oh, my God. Thank you so much for bringing him. This is our legend. Although what you're talking about now, we are not giving him enough compared to Denmark, which is not fair. We need to up our game in South Africa.
Yeah, but
on our grade.
You want to ask him a very important question, which we'll capture so that the radio audience
can... I'm looking at the time now. Yeah. Yes, I'm looking at the time now. Rhee, kunjani baba?
Sure, mfowethu uyaphila?
Ngiyaphila kakhulu baba. Kusasa kwenzakalani ngeformat yakho? Siyayithatha le cup ngithi kusasa.
Stress alabafana, but kusasa no bayithatha kusasa.
Yes, ngifuna ukuzala from you uthi when what's your feeling? Are we winning it or not? I'm saying we're winning it tomorrow.
Richard Papai, thank you so much indeed. I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean, I don't see Pirates losing.
No. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. They have to finish up.
It's their trophy, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, they were supposed to do it last week, but it didn't happen.
Well, a team from where? From your side of the world denied them that opportunity. I mean, they're Nedbank champions, so you can't expect them to come here just for accommodation and hotel food, you know.
Can still take a lot, but this is a very important game. You know, when you play for Pirates, you have to deliver. You know, these boys, I think they forget that sometimes.
But you have no doubt that it's heading.
No, they are taking it. Man. Yeah. There's no way.
I mean, do you remember your first professional goal for Orlando Pirates? Or maybe let me turn it around. Let me say, do you know against who did you score your first professional goal? Maybe that might be easier.
My first professional goal?
Yeah. Take you back to 1997.
Rob, one thing I know, on African soil, I've scored close to 100 goals. I think I'm on 90-something.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, man, I was just excited to be professional. I was just happy. I don't remember. Who were we playing against?
You played against Pirates.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That was your first professional goal, was against Orlando Pirates in 97.
4-3.
But you ended up on the losing side, yeah?
4-3.
100%.
No. If it's that one, I was on the winning side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won.
4-3.
I scored the fourth goal.
Yeah. I was testing you. I was like,
4-3. What a game. I remember old Orlando Stadium just being quiet, man. Because they were shocked. They were seeing Sibusiso Zuma and Nomvete for the first time. And Mkhize.
Yeah.
And the stadium.
It was magic.
We have one fan at the stadium. The Orlando Stadium was the driver of our bus was the only fan.
Hey, be careful how you say that these days.
Yeah.
The only fan.
Hey, Marau. Umkhumbi kaKhumalo. Hey, what a player we had in South Africa. What a player, Umsholozi Ngqamalala. If I talk about Abaqulusi, talk about Sibusiso Zuma, Siyabonga Nomvete, Tholumuzi Blose. I mean, those were the guys, Phumlani Mkhize. Those were the guys that, even though Abaqulusi ceased to exist, but they left behind a treasure, which was defined by Umsholozi and the other players that I've just counted. I still don't believe that guy should have retired, because having met him several times, he's still as sharp, he's still as fit. He looks as if he can just play the game. He was a blessing to watch. Not once did I see him fighting with other players. He delivered, on the field of play. So I just want to say, Ngqamalala, siyabonga baba. Yonke lento yaqala iHammersdale. And I wish that we can be blessed again to have my players afana now. You did everything in the field of play. I would not ask a question. Logo ngesiZulu kuyobe kukudelela. You did everything well. Siyabonga Msholozi.
Yeah. What a way to end it on the radio side of things, guys. Thank you very much for that heartwarming tribute. There's still plenty more here that we're going to play out that you guys have sent. We'll also, we'll go through, there's highs, there's lows, there's hardships, there's his debut for Bafana Bafana. But, tragedy struck just before he made his debut for Bafana Bafana with the sad passing of his father, who didn't get to see him play for the national team. We'll rewind and go back to that. So we transfer the energy now to the YouTube channel. I know that a lot of you are already parked in there. So, again, a rare moment where I feel I can never do enough to sing this man's praises and what he has done for South African and African football, basically. So let's continue. I don't know for how long. Maybe this is a happy Saturday, we'll still be here. But hey, for the sake of radio, thank you, sir. And let's continue in a few minutes. This has been Marawa Sports Worldwide. Tribute to Sbu. Yeah, call him whichever name you're going to call him. Zuma the Puma. I want to find out about his clothing range, how well it's doing. Is it still there? He said he's going to launch it in Europe. Is it still out there? Is it, can I go buy something somewhere? I mean, I don't know. That's part of his story, not mine. So find out on the YouTube channel. Show was proudly brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
The thrill, the drama, the action. Play the game again. Marava Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets. #MSW. Live now on 947, Vuma FM, Rise FM and Soweto Live. At the same time. #MSW. Previously on Marava Sports Worldwide.
And then coming back to the squad, I am personally, to be honest, I'm happy. I think they chose the players based on the form. All the players that have been selected so far, they are all on form. I'm a Pirates supporter. I'm happy about Peterson. I'm happy about Cross. I'm supporting him behind it.
Some people on social media saying, where is Siema?
Is the Siema South African or Lesotho? Because I was also asking myself, but I told maybe I convinced myself that maybe it's a strong Lesotho. I don't know. Because he also deserves to be in the squad.
It is not the final squad. Preliminary is a big English word. So this is a squad that Hugo Broos is saying, I see all of you. I think you all deserve to go. But come next week, I will then reveal my true colors in terms of who I want to see going.
#MSW. #MSW. Friday nights, always about our beloved legends. Marava Sports Worldwide.
MSW.
Why?
It's multicast, Baba.
You know the story.
When excuses run out,
Such behavior can only be rooted out by VAR, Rob.
the truth clocks in.
It's tough. It's tough.
#MSW. Marava Sports Worldwide.
Sibusiso, Rhee Zuma. That incredible overhead kick goal.
The boot that I scored the famous goal with, it's somewhere at the museum in Copenhagen, which is, it's something that you can't explain. They really take these things serious.
The shoe that you use that day is locked up safely in the museum.
I'm telling you, look, it's crazy.
But you bought that shoe, man. How can they steal your shoe and put it in the museum?
Not even mine. I was sponsored by Nike.
#MSW.
Evening, Taropi, and evening to the legend. Mr. Rhee Zuma. Taropi lapho uphethe finisher of note. As a finisher. I think Hotman if beyisadlala ibhola manje. I think ingabe ukompita norile in terms of fan base. Ngalamagwenqe akhe nalamadayi wakhe. Sure ngabe ukompita norile for fan base. Angazi yena ke ngabe ubizwa president yani. But urile will sure have a proper competition kule Hotman. Uphethe legend. Ibhakaniya. I don't know though ukuthi if he had to choose between Pirates and Sundowns uhamba nabo bani. Cresho is always the Rob Sharp.
Cannon.
Yo, Rob, uphethe inja game. Former African Wanderer striker, former Orlando Pirates striker. The very first professional football game I attended was shortly after this guy had been signed by Orlando Pirates. I remember how excited the Bucks faithful were to watch you in black and white colors. I didn't see you coming from African Wanderers, but boy, oh boy, when you and Phumlani Mkhize arrived at Orlando Pirates, man, the excitement was palpable. Congratulations on a wonderful career. I'm happy to see the Danes celebrating Marabazi, le bicycle kick le wayiqala kudala. Thina besiyibona la FNB, a worthy legend. We celebrate you Putwami. Mina nje ngicela ukubuza yini ewini league kusasa. Thank you.
Marawa, umkhumbi kaKhumalo lo. Hey, what a player we had in South Africa. What a player uMsholozi uNqamalala. If I talk about abaqulusi, talk about Sibusiso Zuma, Siyabonga Nomvethe, Tholomuzi Blose. I mean, those were the guys, Phumlani Mkhize. Those were the guys that even though abaqulusi ceased to exist, but they left behind a treasure, which was defined by Umsholos and the other players that I've just counted. I still don't believe that guy should have retired, because having met him several times, he's still as sharp, he's still as fit. He looks as if he can just play the game. He was a blessing to watch. Not once did I see him fighting with other players. He delivered, on the field of play. So I just want to say, Nqamalala, siyabonga baba. Siyabonga baba. Yonke lento yaqala iHammers Daily. And I wish that we can be blessed again to have our players afana now. You did everything in the field of play. I would not ask a question. Logo ngesiZulu kuyobe kukudelela. You did everything well. Siyabonga, Msholozi.
And that's how we wrapped it up. But then we pick it up again. Rhee Zuma, my guest tonight, as we give him his flowers. We celebrate the life and the times and the journey. And you listen back. I don't want to take you to any of the voice notes. You were listening. You were reacting to them, in the natural way that you were. Just react to what you've heard. I mean, these are raw supporters who are saying the bicycle kick, one of them, we had actually seen that. You were watching it at FNB Stadium. We were watching it down in Durban. You were watching it in Limpopo. Wherever you played, that was part of your trademark.
Yeah, and hey, Rob, before I get into that, I need to thank a couple of people as well. Guys like Thabo Mngomeni. Yeah. Me and Thabo Mngomeni at Pirates, we used to stay behind and then just practice corner kicks, volleys, everything. And if you remember, Thabo Mngomeni scored the goal first. Beautiful one.
Yeah.
But, if you practice enough, these type of goals, you can catch them at some part, because the goal like that is a lot of things needs to come to play to score a goal like that. The pass have to be perfect. You need to be in a perfect position. There's a lot of stuff, Rob. So, but the most important thing, especially the guys who are playing now, if you put time in everything that you are doing,
you get the reward.
Coming to Pirates, I was not a good finisher when I joined Pirates, but I knew that I need to work on my finishing. It was done on a daily basis. Just told you, staying behind, practicing different stuff. I mean, you sometimes meet a player that tells you that I cannot hit a volley. I don't know how. So yeah, we used to practice these things, and I'm really happy that Thabo Mngomeni was able to score a goal like that as well, because it shows. A lot of players used to laugh at us when we stay behind and just practice these things. But you'd never score a goal like that. You'll never know.
But look at where that goal is taken.
You see now, yeah.
I mean, but talk me through it though, because that is why I can clearly remember a Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a bicycle kick of a fantastic nature a couple of times. I can remember a Wayne Rooney scoring a bicycle kick, which lives long in the memory. So let's go back to 2001, that game against Brøndby
FC.
I mean, I've watched that clip gazillion times. Ball comes through. At what moment? Just talk us through that. At what moment, Rhee, do you decide that this is the moment that we've been practicing for?
Yeah.
I am about to execute it right now.
Yeah. So Rob, the guy who organized the event in Copenhagen a few days ago, we were talking about this goal. He was 9 years old when I scored that goal. He told me that as soon as I chested the ball up, he just looked at it. He loved me so much that he thought I was making a mistake. He said he turned his head and he was looking at his father, and he was like, in a split second, he was trying to say to his father, I don't know why he's attempting this, but it happened. So, Rob, the goal, if you look at the pass was behind a little bit. So I had to step, very hard to come back because the most important thing in this is the touch with the chest, the ball going up here. But again, you have to step very fast because the timing needs to be right for you going up. You need to hit the ball while it's going up. So it's, as I told you, man, it's a very tactical thing, but doing it over and over and over again, then you know that if everything goes well, because I knew as soon as the ball was coming from the left, coming straight to me, that I'm about to do this. The most important thing once you get into chest up, it's the touch on the ball. It needs to be proper. And then now when you hit the ball, you hit it sort of bringing it down, because if it stays like this, you might miss. So it needs to.
So you're hitting it with the laces or?
Laces, straight.
Straight.
You have to lace it, yeah.
Okay.
So I was really lucky that from coming back, just the ball up, being able to go up with the ball, the touch was good. The other stuff was just bonus, because once you get a good contact with the ball, it might go in. So that day it did, on a special occasion, winning us the league.
My goodness, I think that is why, I'm saying you knew that you've done something really special in that moment. And I'm sure deep down, you might not have known the magnitude, but deep down you knew that, I'm sure your life's never going to change.
Yeah.
I mean, Maradona did something silly before VAR, the hand of God, that we still remember up until today. But there was no offside, there was no handball, there was nothing. That was just pure, clean genius.
That's football for you, Rob. And another thing, Rob, is, people, they always think in Copenhagen, that's what I did. We won the championship. And in Copenhagen, Rob, I've played for 5 years, won the championship 3 times. I don't know how many cup trophies I won there. Scored a lot of goals. So the Danes love that Sibusiso, but the moment, of course, is big. But the Danes, they respect that Sibusiso, the winning of the championship, the games I was playing. They even called their Sundays Copenhagen Sundays, because they will come, especially summer, sunshine, they're coming to see Zuma in Parken. Yeah.
I'm sure some of them actually thought you were the president when President Zuma was announced. They thought it was you.
Oh, man. Rob, that team is a very special team, a very special team. And we've had, not just Sibusiso Zuma, but we've had amazing legends. There was a guy called Paulsen. What a quality player. Alvaro Santos. When I left for Germany, El Rio, South Africans don't know that El Rio came in.
Van Heerden.
Yeah. And it did so well, even in the Champions League for FC Copenhagen. So
that's why somebody, I think, Tebogo asked the question in one of the voice notes. He says, what is your feeling that Gift Links, for example, is not being selected? And I watched, video clips of him being celebrated for the impact and the contribution that he has made to his club.
The crazy thing, Rob, is as soon as I landed in Copenhagen, a lot of people were asking me about him.
Yeah.
I say, what is going on? Why is he not in the World Cup squad? He just won the championship, and he's been stacking, crazy performances. A lot of people love him that side. I texted him as soon as I landed. I think I posted as well on my WhatsApp that he must keep his head down. It's not up to him. But one day maybe they will notice, And then while I was there, I was able to video call him as well, and we spoke.
Yeah.
I told him direct, I said, listen, keep going, my boy. You're doing very well. And he's not happy about not being in the squad, because he's been really performing, but there is disconnect from South Africa to Denmark. Somehow, I think that is killing him, because he's playing really well.
I mean, he was playing brilliantly before he left South Africa. He's one of the players I had on the show, and I told him, I said, boss, listen, you belong somewhere in Europe, and that's where you need to go and make a name
He's
for
still
yourself.
flying there on the wing.
I saw the love that they showed him.
It's crazy, Rob.
But then, do you think, though, I mean, the prelim squad is announced. Does it ever happen that a name next week, Wednesday on the 27th, gets included that is not part of the prelim squad that's been announced now? I mean, Ngezan is also another one who's not there.
Yeah.
Cupido is also another one that's not there.
Rob, it's tough. I mean, by now, the coach knows his team.
Yeah.
These other guys, they just don't know that they are out. But coach has decided long time ago.
But do you think a name, like if somebody brings a convincing argument to say, hey, maybe, we made a mistake with gift links.
There are no rules. This game will just,
Yeah.
They can bring him. If the coach thinks that I'm going to need him, they can bring him. We saw Simpiwe Shabalala getting into Bafana Bafana while he was playing in First Division.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were complaining about that, but Simpiwe was a very good player. So
I think even Masilela at some point.
Masilela as well. Huh? So why not? Why not?
You have publicly stated, though, that you feel after Hugo Broos goes, which is probably after the World Cup, that is what he said even on the show, you feel that a local coach should take after Hugo Broos. Just tell me a little bit more about that understanding.
Because of our guys, most of our guys, I don't think they will be on the next World Cup. So that means after the World Cup, we're going to start some sort of rebuilding again, pushing these new guys. At least now we have the leader of the new school, Mr. Rele. But yeah, it's going to be building again for us. So if we are building, we need someone who understands our boys.
Understands the culture of the boys.
The culture.
The language.
The language, everything, Rob.
Yeah.
When you're building, you don't want to bring a Brazilian here who's going to have, communication problems.
But they'll bring the Brazilian when we've qualified and they say, you'll give international clout. You've seen that happen.
I've seen it.
Yeah, you've
so
seen it too
many
many times.
Yeah. This is where the confusion part comes. But yeah, but locally, we need to start, building someone locally for our national team.
Give me a name. Give me a name. You must have thought about this. Who would be great to take over from Hugo Broos?
Well, I think Pizzo.
He should come back.
I think Pizzo. Pizzo is the one that Pizzo is like a teacher. He calls his players. He wants to know, are you okay? I've had a lot of reports from the guys that I know you'll be chilling at home in 8 in the evening, and then the coach calls. Are you okay?
Are you watching
Are you
the
eating
game?
well?
Are you watching this game?
Are you watching this game?
Yeah.
What do you think of what is happening in this game? You need someone like that.
Also, who takes personal pride in saying that if, it's an example of something that's happened, obviously, to you. I mentioned before the break of the sad passing away of your dad, that he would make that trip to the Zuma household.
The Zuma household, yeah.
It's not something that he hears that, then he sends a text, condolences. He will, ahead of everybody else.
He goes an extra mile, Rob.
Yeah.
For all his players.
Yeah.
For all his players, and you need someone like that when you're on building stages.
But then mentally, how did you manage to survive that period of grief, that period where, as this interview started, you said people don't understand that your coach was your father, who woke you up at 4 a.m. in the morning and said, let's watch this game.
Yeah.
Did you see what so-and-so did? And then you reach that pinnacle. Now there's this game against Angola. You've been called up to the national team.
Yeah.
but he sadly passes away. He's not able to see that very same son wear the national team.
But before he called a meeting, spoke to my family and told them that you can't disturb him. It's his first game for the national team. So whatever happens, just wait until he plays the match.
So that was his instruction.
Yeah, and then he passed away on Friday. I played the game Saturday. I think I came in as a sub.
Yes.
My first match. Cross, Sean Bartlett goal. We won. We're celebrating in the change room. Everyone is happy. A minute later, everyone is crying in the change room.
Did you know? How did they break the news to you?
As soon as we got into the change room, they've already spoken to Trot. Coach Trot was the coach at the time. And then he just, told me, the team, everyone was devastated.
But when you receive that news, and sure, you can tell it's a father that cared and loved. Otherwise, he wouldn't have given that instruction. He probably knew deep down inside that the man above was not going to allow him to live longer.
Yeah.
Hence, he said what he said. What does that say to you today, or the 22nd of May, 2026? What does it say to you about the man himself?
You know, Rob, I'm happy that he saw me playing for African Wanderers, Orlando Pirates, played some good games before he passed away. Of course, I would have loved to have him for more games, Bafana Bafana, but it was tough. It was tough, Rob. One thing that made me go on was I knew that he wanted me to do this. We've been talking about it for years. That if you get into professional, this is how you have to move, stay away from alcohol, cigarettes, all those. So he knew that my focus was on this thing, but still, you're still losing a parent. It was really tough. And Rob, as it was tough, my mother was even worse. My mother, I was playing in Germany at the time, and I had the news to come back. She was very sick. She passed away as soon as I got into hospital. Just arrived a minute later. A minute later, and with my mother, I couldn't even play football. I went back to Germany after the funeral, and then they had to send me home. I said, no, we can't keep you here if you are like this.
Yeah.
I couldn't play, Rob.
Broken.
Pieces. Came back home, stayed for a very long time until they were on the relegation zone. And then they called and said, listen, we need you.
Mm-hmm.
I went back, do my job. I survived. Sure. Continue with my life. That's the life of a footballer, Rob.
No, but that's a life of a different human being. I understand football. This transcends football. And that is why, I had to scribble this down because when I talk about transcends, that's how they describe you, saying that you've long transcended the history of football in Denmark. So that big English word I learned from what they said about you. So when you describe this story, it takes me back to that particular quote as well. Maybe a very quick one. I know Guti, I have to relieve people as much as our YouTube. And thanks, guys. I've got to give due recognition to as many people there on the YouTube channel. Where do I even begin? I think there's more messages here than Obama received when he was being inaugurated as president of America. Gift and Gosi, I think we oh yeah, that's a very interesting one. he says, you have one of the greatest there. I mean, he made everything look easy. I loved his stint with my team, Orlando Pirates. Funny, I used to hate him because he was my girlfriend's crush. But his work was on fire. Yeah? Pull him shadow. This is blonde hair of yours that changed every time. One day it's green.
Yes, blonde hair which was for ugogo. But then the amantombazane bengekho kakhulu lapho.
Yeah.
Focus yam was kulento le yebhola.
Why? How was the blonde linked to Gogo?
So when I joined Pirates, my grandmother was, I think, 80-something, 87, 88. So when she's watching TV, she used to say, yeah, but you guys look alike, same T-shirts and whatnot. So I decided one day, because Tumi was always saying, we must go, man, and have some blonde hair and whatnot.
So you stand out.
Yeah. So that's, I did that, and she was like, because after I called, and she was so happy, and I was like, okay, so I can't stop doing this. I just continue, and she could see, she was my biggest fan. My grandmother and Usiswameng Imlama Umabus.
Yes.
They always been huge fans.
So there's the trick, guys. I think growing up, Max Mapunyane used to wear that wristband of his so that, you know, he also stood out and you knew, which I know, Umafage, old plenty.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another one here. Brett Letuka says, what a legend. Still in his best shape. After Jerisko Sana thought that Pirates was finished, but Sbu, the finisher Zuma, came to the rescue. Unjabulo Peñol says, one of the great legends that made me admire football. Mr. MC Lovo says, hey, I've been watching his goals recently in the Bundesliga channel. I wish our players can learn from him. Usazi says that Zuma, you're legendary, man. That bicycle kick made South Africa very proud. Honest question, with all your European experience, why are legends from your generation not involved in Bafana Bafana or Safa today? It's something that we spoke about early on.
Yeah, and it's really strange. We have guys like Hellman, which is good, but the number is still small. Some guys need to get in them, and we have amazing guys who have amazing understanding of football. In guys like Dr. Lucas.
Yeah. Smart, intelligent guys.
The list is endless, man. I know, because, you know, once you sit with these guys and you talk football, you understand that they truly know what they are talking about, and they are just sitting doing nothing, man. It's crazy.
South Africa doesn't respect their legends. Very sad. This is again MC Lovo says, Ulaki Matonzi, you know, really, Rhee deserves a provincial national award for representing Mpumalanga, South Africa, with honor and pride. Ironically, his father was a staunch Chiefs supporter. He says, stay humble, Baba. Nelson says, thank you for bringing and celebrating the Puma on your show. What a player in his days. A very humble human being. Honored to know him personally. Utabo says, what does it take for a player like Rhee to remain disciplined throughout his football career amid so many temptations and distractions for footballers? Well, I think you said that. You said, I am Ntombazane. No, thank you. No, thank you. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be excited next weekend. I'm excited weekend. Robert, mina bebet baphuma beyale ibe ngiziphumela ngiyojima. Exactly same thing unomvethe into ayenza. It's just the love of the game, and was too much.
And I've mentioned it on the show. Even now, when I still go back home to Durban, there's a strip lapha ngase Mhlanga.
It's still running till this day, yeah.
It was a rainy day that day, pouring with rain, people running for cover, umbrellas. I drove past and I'm going to
Then Rob, imagine playing with someone like that.
The mentality is crazy.
Imagine. Because the day I met the guy, he came in nesinye sport isakhe esincane, ephethe ama-boots ngeplastic yase-Spa. Shale walk yakhe ngithi mina lo ayangimthembi lo mchithi. Yeah, you are figure, yeah. Upele wangijabulisa kakhulu because the day ngimitha training session yakhe yokuqala ngabona ukuthi okay, I have a serious weapon here.
Yeah.
And upele bengikwazi ukumsebenzisa ngazo zonke indlela. That's why we played more than 10 years for Bafana Bafana. I would find upele ngisho kuthiwa nenzani.
You knew where he was.
I knew. Yeah. And upele bekangibuka kayiwana suwe bullet. He knows he's going to carry on.
Then you get a guy like, let me not talk about that coach that took us to France. He disrespected Pele so much, that guy.
Yeah.
He disrespected him so much. I don't even want to repeat that story. The clothing label, I think, as we reach the end, Reloaded.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Because bengisafika kulezi zinto rap, we made so many mistakes. We neglected igama la Sibusiso Zuma. Sajampela amanye amagama. So now that I'm getting into this business thing and I'm learning, I understand Sibusiso Zuma uthi stronger, and so the clothing line is no more Reloaded. Sibusiso Zuma. Say push and just strong. FC Copenhagen is helping. The most amazing thing, man, happened this past weekend. For the first time, FC Copenhagen, the whole team was wearing a tracksuit player.
Your tracksuit.
Very special, Rob.
The Adidas one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was made for that day. And each team is very excited about it. They might use it for the future.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm really happy, man, that club, Rob, is.
So the 25th anniversary jersey, specially made by Adidas, was worn over the weekend and could potentially be worn moving forward.
Hopefully, sizobona, but I mean the players. They were really happy about it. They say the fit is perfect for a footballer because usually footballers are tall, and for some strange reason, these companies keep making these short. Yeah.
But that's a beautiful story, though, and I mean, I take pride in urging you to talk more about it and to admit and say that you had a different and wrong business approach.
Yeah.
You've now panel beaten it in the same way, Rhee, as Michael Jordan didn't say rebound because he was such a great basketball player, Tatama rebound, and so on. It's a Jordan. Till today, it's Jordan.
It's Jordan.
Yeah, it's a simple thing.
Yeah,
you know
him.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had that stretch there to the ball. You had the bicycle kick. So that's an emblem done.
Yeah.
That's a logo for the jersey. So please let us know when the launch is so that we come and support.
Oh, Rob, very, very soon, man. The clothes are there. This time around, my commercial arm is very strong. I have my sister. We wine, jewelry, we have everything, Rob. Shops are coming through. We are opening like Pretoria. What's this shopping center?
Not Menlyn, no?
Menlyn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We opening there. This is where we're gonna start and then just grow from there. But yeah, relationship with FC Copenhagen. I'm learning a lot in terms of the clothing. This is Met & Co. There's gonna be Sibusiso's collection. We have everything sparkling and I brought you this as well.
Hey, Bo.
Check this out.
Met & Co.
Yeah.
Tell me about Met & Co.
Met & Co. Usisi wami le ngikhuluma ngayo. Uyena lo zoba ne-collection. Already Met & Co isisponsorisha iLokhuzana i-Netball League.
Oh.
Yeah, South African Netball League is there. It's it's all over that brand.
Hey guys, we're looking at history here in the making, and that's why we're making sure that your stay up until now is worth the while, because all of these news is breaking here on the extended show here. And I met and co we should ufake efrijini manje sibone ukuthi kuhamba kanjani.
Yeah, so Rob, Copenhagen yasinceda ukuthi singene e-Europe.
There it is. You see, I'm even going to block my face on the YouTube channel, guys. This is the logo. This is the big one. It's got the signature at the back. I mean, I didn't even see this thing. I was just dreaming it up and saying, you have a symbolic logo that is out there already. Why not use it? And at the back, it's got the autograph. My goodness. This is an amazing thing, guys.
Mfana ngakini KZN. Yamaste.
Umfana ohlakaniphile lo. Umfana ohlakaniphile. And as somebody says that you're Bafana royalty.
Greetings, Robert and the MSW family. Big ups to you guys for this historic Friday. First and foremost, I mean, having an absolute legend like Sibusiso Rhee Zuma live in studio today is a massive privilege. I mean, we grew up watching Zuma from the days of Abaqulusi alongside Belenomvete and BMX, Pumlani Mkhize. I mean, the iconic bicycle kick in Denmark put us on the map, my brother. You're a true Bafana royalty, and thank you for the great show, Robert.
Good evening to the shareholders of MSW, one and only. You know, every time I watch Luis Diaz, especially when he was still playing for Liverpool under the tutelage of Jurgen Klopp, his speed, the way he played, trapping the ball in the air and hitting it at the same time. He reminds me of Sibusiso. There was one game when Orlando Pirates was playing. I don't forget which game was it. Someone passed Sibusiso. The ball was right in the air. I thought he'll trap it with his chest. No, he trapped his outside foot and hit it same time, and it was a goal. This man, Sibu Rhee, oh man, that is why there is a statue for you in Denmark when you used to play for that beautiful team, Copenhagen. Man, you the man, my brother. Your flowers. Roberto will always give people their flowers. Congratulations, my brother.
I think those words sum up everything that we've gathered here for today, Mfana. You'll have the final word. And I always say, keep your head up. If South Africans don't take time to celebrate and honor you, don't take it personally. Sorry to use your name. Yeah. So don't ever take it personally. We will deal with our problems of why we don't like to honor people. We will deal with them. So worry not. Carry on. I mean, I love what I'm seeing now from a business perspective. I love the tributes that everybody has been able to pay, and we haven't played all of them. I leave the final word to you, Msholos.
Good. This is the beginning. Before ngiqale nje ithi ngibonge nawe mfethu. Now usuke waba nezinto zakho zikuyisa left and right, but you know, you keep bringing us the truth. These amazing shows, man. I know a lot of footballers, legends, they trust you. They trust your word. That's why we always come to you, man. I told you, you've been asking me to come here for years. I told you that, wait, I'm busy with some stuff. I'll come through once I have something solid, you know. We thank you, Rob, man. I remember you was a German.
I came to Germany. I
snowing
saw the picture.
like big band. You know, we are football people, man. Siyabonga kakhulu, Rob. Amazing shows. Laba bantu mfethu base Denmark, they're gonna keep doing this. I've done a lot lapha, especially izinto abasithandile. There's still more coming, Rob. I promise you, there's still more. I'm learning from them, even their business. But as we stop, from celebrating lo 25, lo siya 30. There is a lot coming, man. In KZN, we are trying to make sure that our development structures are proper. A lot of teams in Denmark, they are looking for young talent. They know the type of skill we have. I've showed them. So now I'm like an ambassador for KZN because I'm telling them, if you've seen what I can do, but I promise you, there is more in KZN.
Abo Fani Madida showed us.
A lot.
Abo Sizum Down
If you
showed
can
us.
start,
Heldman
a lot.
showed us. I can go on and on and on.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And yeah, kuzolunga Rob, kuzolunga. Sizobuya silungise izinto. But mina I'm not happy ngalezi zinto zokuhlonishwa because my players, I love South African players. I love amachiti engiwabonile dlala. Yabona nje one of my favorite players uDaniel Ramaroots. I don't understand ukuthi abantu sirasibalibuka kanjani ibhola. Maybe thina besilithanda kakhulu ibhola.
He was Rhee, you were Rhee.
Jesus Christ. Rob, ngimbuka kwi-fans. I used to watch him kwi-fans, Rob. Ngimbuka kwi-fans kuze kube buhlungu amadolo ukuthi I need to see this guy. Very young age. I think 13 years old. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but Sophia, Rob. Sophia.
Nah, worry not, boss.
Thank you so much, man, for having me. And then to my fans, South Africa.
Yeah.
These guys have been amazing, man, everywhere we go. With the national team, with Orlando Pirates, we've been amazing. I don't fault the fans. Hopefully they've enjoyed watching us play. We tried everything for them and they saw. You know, I even came back when my team didn't want me to come back. But for SA, I will always come back and play for Bafana Bafana. Ngiyabonga kakhulu for your support. Kuma South Africans. It's been a very long journey, but I'm really thankful for their support, and yeah, ngibonge nje kakhulu mfowethu. Thank you.
Aye, sike sadlala kuthiwa umkhumula jezi. Singena thina ngomgqoka jezi. Any tournament ke lesingene kuyona. So I'm proudly. So tell the people that Menlyn that when you open the shop, the store, if you have opened it, we are bringing the show to broadcast from inside.
Umfowethu, and I knew, yeah.
No, we're not going to be messing around. This entire production is going to be at Menlyn. And whether they like it or not.
I know, Rob.
No, Sefik.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Amakupha mfethu kudala shwabana so asakwazi ungqongqoza. So don't worry. We are packed inside. Rhee Zuma, you're a legend, Baba. Never, ever, ever let anybody tell you anything else. The baby Jakes of this world were promised statues at their funerals by ministers who are no longer ministers of sport, but they are still alive. But I always say to people, never take words of politicians to heart. They are politicians. Their job is to be politicians. It's not to be honest to anybody, because their next job is to be the next minister of water affairs and sanitary and whatever. They don't care about anything. So especially Anjalo Papain.
#MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Soweto Live at the same time. #MSW.